Hey, Caroline, do you think we're good at asking for help? You laugh. But seriously, do you think we are?
For some reason, that red brain that you talk about takes our language out.
We are, kia ora.
It takes our view of other people around us out. So we don't see any of that, and it just disables us from doing what we would normally do in green brain.
Yeah.
And so, what do you reckon are the ways around that?
There's so many people in this situation with our whānau down in Tairāwhiti, Hastings, all that area, our forestry whānau, and that are wanting to get in there to help. Now, I can't imagine how it must be. I can't stand in another man's red bands, but sometimes you just say, look, go away, go away. And I think people do need to have help and realise that it's good to get the right sort of help that suits your situation, I suppose, eh? Yeah. And man, that's not a handout or nothing, bro. You know, that just go there because it's about you and your whānau and getting ahead.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and there's a couple of things. One is for the person who's in red brain, to almost train yourself when you're in green brain to know how to ask for help and know where to go. Like that, I think everyone should have for their own safety and their own feeling support, you know, feeling supported.
Yeah.
And we need to be able to have that so that as red brain starts to kick off, we've got that backup plan for ourselves.
Yeah.
And we know who to go to. And maybe you know that just showing up, the person will be like, yeah. And so it's important to so that you know who to go to in those moments.
Yeah.
I guess on the flip side, you're talking about the helpers who are coming in hard and strong because they feel the need, or they can see that there's a need there, and that's the key word. If helpers are coming in, and we want, you know, we all want helpers when, I mean, we don't always consciously want helpers, but we want helpers during those times. It's important that helpers, before you jump in there, that you ask. Or that you get a sense of what's needed.
Yeah, totally. Don't mess with our whānau's mana e. You know, so, you know, some people would think about governmental help or perceived professional help, even as a whānau. You know, even if we want to help our whānau down the road or neighbour, you know, that's the beauty of marae, places like that where we feel comfortable. So it's comfortable and you know, don't assume that everybody needs you to rush in and solve their problems. Our people have to navigate those things. We've got to give them the opportunity and the skills, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of them have the skills. A lot of our whānau have the skills. You know, we're dealing with, you know, some of the most resilient, innovative people on the planet. You know, they'll get through this, but we ain't going to stand around and watch them. You know, me awhi, eh? We've got to support them.
Yeah, and awhi is such a powerful word, and I don't think people use it in the context that it's meant to be used. We've got to, I mean, the action of awhi, isn't it? The action of awhi and support is such a powerful tool that we all have. That when we offer it in the way that it's meant to be offered, it does amazing things for that individual.
And it's about that sort of awhi is wraparound support, eh?
Yeah.
And I mean, I just want to reiterate that a lot of our whānau are going to come through this, come out the other end. But some of our whānau, because their situations are different, are going to need a little bit more support. And you deserve it. You know, we got to have it. You know, we got to have the tools.